What is Earth Hour? Earth Hour is a global event that will happen this year on March 19th. It was created by the WWF, Worldwide Fund for Nature, organization that seeks to preserve the future of nature and stop the degradation of the environment. They first created the Earth Hour in Sydney in 2007 and since then it is held annually, the last Saturday of March. In the US this coincides with National Dark Sky Week. Earth Hour consists of an electrical power blackout for an hour according to the local time of each country. It seeks to raise awareness in society about the need to take action against climate change and harmful emissions, as well as to save energy and to reduce light pollution. In 2013, the first Earth Hour for the forests of the planet was conducted in Uganda in order to combat the deforestation of 6,000 hectares, which occurs in the country every month. WWF Uganda team created the campaign I Will If You Will, where they proposed a challenge for companies, governmental organizations, and individuals to plant at least 500,000 trees during the year. In each country, Earth Hour is experienced differently. It not only consists of turning off the lights. In Russia, it includes seeking signatures and forestry reforms. In the US, Girl Scouts participate in the project Save Energy, which consists of
Well, in order to see how other countries live Earth Hour, we have interviews with two North American girls. So let's listen what
About Earth Day, like I told you, I don't think I've celebrated it since I was a little kid, but we would just turn off all the lights in our houses and I think in the schools too for 1 hour for Earth Hour. And then, as far as taking care of the environment in general, I go out of my way to recycle as many things as I can. Honestly, it's a lot harder in Peru than it is when I'm at home in the US, but I recycle like everything that's recyclable. I guess that's really it. I try to walk as many places as I can too instead of driving or taking any sort of other type of transportation that would.
No, I have never heard of Earth Hour, but I would assume it is an hour that we're supposed to dedicate to try to be more conscious of the world and the environment that we're living in and how we affect it. In terms of what I do to protect the environment, I try to make conscious decisions every day and change my behavior in small ways that would affect the environment. So turning out the lights when I'm not using them or unplugging electronics or devices and things.
Well, now Giuseppe is reporting us what is happening in Bawa.
Friends, Paulo and Ricardo. Well, according to some different newspapers like Peru 21, La Mula, or another website like Facebook, say that there are 3 oil spills in the Peruvian jungle. It must be the responsibility of Producto North Peruano because this company trucks go that both our flora and fauna has suffered since January 25. It's located to 441 kilometers of Chirico River, Zimbabwe, Amazonas, and also the quantity was 2,000 barrels of oil. The oil still is affected 10 communities. They are approximately 3,500 persons. On the other hand, according to Petroperú, say that it was posing for raining and effect of nature. However, nature later wanted to stop this activity and the company argued that bad environmental handling. However, nowadays there are another region like Loreto is suffering a similar problem and the family mustn't drink this water or just to do anything. What has the government ever saved those people? We hope answer. Here Giuseppe reporter come to studies.
Thanks for your report, Giuseppe. And now I'll give you some suggestions that WWF gives to everyone in favor of the environment. So citizens, town halls, companies, and organizations can join to this movement. In the case of companies, they can join as collaborators or as participants. The activities all of them can do is to switch off the lights for the main streets, or the principal buildings or some other places like that. Also, they have to think about how to reduce the carbon dioxide emissions, especially from the factories. Finally, all of them can promote this movement by social networks like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and some others like that. WWF gives to you also the opportunity to adopt some stuffed animals from this species, and it's a symbol to head to one species that needs a help from you. Also, you can buy some products from the online shop, and you can donate some amounts of money that you can give to this organization. And finally, you can become a partner. So, as you can see, Earth Hour means lots of things. Creating events, promoting the awareness of the environment. It's to change people's mentality. So, Earth Hour is not just switching off the lights. It goes behind that. Think about it.